what's up? Welcome to another video. It's Friday, right after work, and there's some traffic, so making another video. Trying to make use of my time, I guess, while I drive. And I promise you, I'm not looking at the phone. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. But anyway, I wanted to make a video on what's worked with me and my family as far as like growing your net worth. And I think we've made some really significant sacrifices, but at the same time, we haven't really lived a minimalist lifestyle. Like, we do like to go out to eat, and we'll continue to do that. We like to buy things for ourselves. We like to travel, etc. So that's all still happening. Oftentimes, you hear people doing these like huge sacrifices, but at the same time, I feel like they're not really living their life, you know. And I do think it's important to live life, but again, have a mindset of, okay, I do need to make some sort of sacrifice to grow my net worth, to prepare for retirement, to have financial freedom someday. And you know, for us, what we picked was not trying to keep up with like the new car models, right, or new cars and new phones, new televisions, new laptops, like the technology, right, that you see every single year. If you try to, you know, keep up with technology and keep up with the new cars, it's going to cost you a ton, right? They're so expensive nowadays. You got to, especially if you buy insurance, and if you buy all these different features, it's just costing you a ton to have all of those items. So I would say that's the biggest sacrifice we've made. For example, I drive a 2004 Frontier. It's a Nissan Frontier. It's a little truck. A lot of times I hear the argument that, well, I want to have a car that's reliable, and I want to be safe when I drive. And yeah, I get it, right? But at what cost, right? How much is this costing you? And oftentimes I think it's just way too much, and you're almost kind of just tricking yourself that this is a safety thing or a reliability thing, just to buy a new car. I feel relatively safe in my truck. It's more than 20 years old. The maintenance I've done to it, yes, sometimes it breaks down, but I get it fixed, right? Like, for example, 2 years ago, it was leaking oil, and I took it to the mechanic. Cost me maybe $1,000 or a little bit more. But imagine if I had that mentality of like, okay, I need a new car because if it breaks down, I have to fix it. Yeah, but that new car is costing you like $600 or $800 a month. So think about all the maintenance that I can do to this truck with those monthly payments. Obviously, this truck has been good in the last 2 years, so it's been a tremendous saving. I've saved a tremendous amount by just having this old vehicle. And don't get me wrong, like, again, I don't have that minimalist mindset. I do want a new car, and I will buy a new car. We're actually talking about it and planning for it. But sometimes you just have to make some sacrifices during a period of your life to get somewhere. And I think the sacrifice that we've made has really helped our net worth. I'm 29 years old, and I find that our net worth is really good for our age. And you know, everything comes with, you know how your parents sometimes tell you, just be patient, everything comes with time, you know. And you know, I get that now. I get that. And sometimes when you're young, when you're 20, you're 21, you just want to buy that new car because you want to show your friends that you're cool, right, or whatever it is. Stop yourself from that. Stop yourself, and you'll find that you're going to save a ton of money. If you throw that into investment accounts, or into an emergency fund, or into savings for a house, whatever the case is, you're going to start noticing some big changes in your life. So yeah, that's my message for the day. Again, I just want to make these videos to track my journey. I have some big goals. Sometimes you got to make some big sacrifices as well, but hopefully you take some value from this. And yeah, so the other thing I would say is with credit cards, I'm not against them or anything. However, don't let that balance lapse, right? Don't let your monthly balance, whatever it is, try to pay it off at the end of the month. Get your points, get your whatever they offer, it's fine. But just try to get into the habit of, at the end of the month, pay that balance off. That way you're not someday struggling with trying to make these payments or paying a bunch of interest unnecessarily. So yeah, that's just another tip there with credit cards. And yeah, so what I would say is keep your old car, give it some love, fix whatever is broken, change the oil on time, buy new wheels and tires, whatever you need to make sure that car is good and safe. But it's going to save you a ton of money. It's going to save you a ton of money, and when it's time, you'll be able to buy that new car. Trust me, you'll buy that new car, and you're going to enjoy it. Okay. All right. Happy Friday. Have a good day. Bye.